Okay, now we talk a little bit about history of PDH. So, PDH was the first introduced in the year 1960 as telecommunication network transmission technology. PDH was not discovered by a single person, but rather developed by telecommunication engineer in year 1970. So until now, some of major companies that use PDA technology is including AT&T, British Telecom, and NTT company in Japan. Okay, now we come to the main topic, PDH. What is the PDH in telecommunication? PDH stands for Piezo-chronous digital hierarchy. Piezo means close and chronos means time, so it means close time, meaning it is almost or nearly synchronous but not completely synchronous. PDH design allows streaming of data without having isochronous to synchronize the signal exchange. It means clock running at identical time, perfectly synchronous. PDH clocks are running very close, but not exactly in the time which one the other, so that when multiplexing, signal arrival time may differ as transmission rate and directly linked to the clock rate. So PDH allows each stream of multiplex signal to be bit stuffed to compensate for the timing difference, so that the original data stream could be recognized exactly as it was sent. PDH it is a telecommunication network transmission technology designed to transport large data volume across digital network. PDH bit stuff the signal until they are the same length before demultiplexing. PDH was the standard original for telephone network. PCM is the technique used in PDH network, which is based on the time division multiplex TDM. And it was also designed to support digital voice channel running at 64K bps. So PDH is now obsolete and has been replaced by synchronous optical network and synchronous digital hierarchy scheme. We support much higher transmission rate. Okay, now we continue with the standardized bitrate in PDH. As we can see in the slide, PDH has three different standards across the globe. So the more common use is E1, and it refers to the European standard, and the other two is the Japanese and North American standard, refer to the J1 and T1 respectively. These three standards have different basic rate and multiplex order. PDH hierarchy developed and adopted by European and North American and Japanese use different tributary for the multiplex and demultiplexing. In the early year 1960, the proliferation of analog telephone line based on copper wire, combined with the lack of space for the new installation, led transmission experts to consider the real-world application of PCM digitalization technique, and TDM multiplexing. The first digital communication system was built by Bell Lab in 1962 and consists of 24 digital channels running on, and we call it T1. In 1965, a standard appeared in US that permit the TDM multiplexing of 24-digit telephone channel of 64 kbps into 1.5 mbps signal with its format called a T1 signal. A synchronization bit at 224 TDM time slot. In Europe, development it down TDM multiplexing scheme a little later, year 1968. Although it had difficult capacity, 32 digital channel of 64 kbps. The result signal was transmitted at 2 megabit per second, and its format was called is E1, which was standardized by the ITU-T and adopted worldwide except in US, Canada, and Japan. Okay, come back to the picture. We can see the first one is 64 kbps. This one is equal to a one time slot. So one time slot equal to 64K, and one E1 equal to 32 time slot. So one E1 equal to 2 May, and we can get E1, E2, E3, E4 respectively, and we can see that